Hello, cousins. You know what? I'm actually feeling like I should switch these cards. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going in the house to go get another set. Once I go in the house, I'm in the house. But anyway, welcome back to Chillin' Valley. 4:58 p.m. I could tell you right now, off top, somebody is mad that you don't have to do as much work or you don't have to work as hard. It's some very work smarter, not harder type of energy. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in the world, you're productive with something, and with the world, you don't have to do too much. I don't like that. Who you think you are? Like, so somebody could feel like whatever you do is not, I don't even want to say important, but what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna just stick with important. What you do it don't even make no sense. It's not even important. That's not the word I'm looking for, though. What is the word? I'm trying to use like specific words because some of y'all be like, what the fuck do that mean? And we only got no time. Because if you focus on what the word mean, you can't figure it out. The rest of it is just like, you're going to be lost in the sauce. It's not all of y'all. It's just some of y'all be focused on the wrong shit. I think that's the problem here. Somebody is focused on everything that don't make no sense. They mad at you for not being the same way. That's why I got some brand new J's. Who the fuck okay? Like what the you buy a whole bunch of shoes and don't wear none of them, and that's what's important to you. I don't give a damn about none of that. That's why I got some new shoes. Okay, well shit, did your feet need them? Like I don't know what are you supposed to say to that? So somebody's very materialistic. They spend their money on that's crazy because my brother just said that about one of his friends. He was like, man, my boy got money. Like I know who he's talking about. I just don't want to say the name. Like such and such got money. Like he's spending on dumb shit. Like he make bank and he's spending on stupid shit. My brother make just a little bit less. Let's be clear about something. My brother made $50,000. Just like that. Doing what he loves. His boy make just a little bit more than that. Doing something else. He works at you know what I'm saying? He work where he work. Good job, a lot of money. Bare minimum effort. I'm not gonna say bare minimum effort. This is like, it's like imagine working at the food stamp office or something like that. Not working in the building. Excuse me. But imagine like working customer service. Where everybody is trying to get in. So it's like, I used to work it was an at-home job, but I forgot the name of the company. But inside that company was multiple companies. Like, so you did customer service for whatever that company is. So I was a relief agent for like Texas and shit, like when people about to lose their house or when people about to get evicted, you send I worked in the escalation department where you send me your lease and your bills that are about to get cut off or like that you're behind on. You send them to me. I verify with your landlord or I verify with your lease or whatever. This is the amount that you pay. This is your eviction notice. We would send you the check if your landlord didn't answer, or we send the check directly to your landlord where you good for 3 months. Your rent is paid. We pay it for all of your past due, your current, and the next month. And then we pay your gas bill, your light bill. We will pay it for anything that you were in the rear, the current, and we pay it for 3 months up. So you're good. You don't got to pay no bill for like 3 months after. You know what I'm saying that. So where was I going with that? Oh, right. So I would work at home. I had a regular schedule. but I would work at home, and my phone did. I had a couple jobs where my phone did not ring ever. I had to make a call here and there, and then some of the other companies, once we switched over, once that was done, we switched over to something else, and then my phone would ring nonstop, 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 because people were ordering from this store. Or it would be like older women trying to order from this specific store, but you know how everybody doesn't use the computer, so they would call in, yes, I want to order this, and I seen this, and I want that. So it was like you was constantly talking to people, and I got paid a nice amount for that. And I remember it was somebody specifically that was mad because she did what she wanted to do. She was her own boss. No, she wasn't. She worked up under a family member of mine, and she was on a schedule. So she worked a couple of days. Like she worked like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, but it was 10-hour shifts. And I remember the attitude from this motherfucker was the fact that I sit at home and do my job. You gotta clock in and do what you want to do. I wasn't even doing what I wanted to do. I still had YouTube, but I was doing a whole nother job at the time. You're mad at me because you feel like my job is easier than yours? Oh, I get it. You're mad because I can sit wherever I want to sit in the house. Don't have to get up. Don't got to get dressed. Don't got to do none of that. All I got to do is use my computer and my headphone to answer the calls. If I'm making calls. You mad because you feel like I'm not doing no real work? YouTube. It's a couple motherfuckers that still got to clock in everywhere and they hate their job. You mad at me for figuring out my own lane? What make you think I don't have to get up and work my ass off too? What make you think that? Yeah, somebody is mad because they feel like whatever you do, it could even be a side hustle. Maybe you get quite a bit of money from it. Somebody is mad because they feel like the nerve of you, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the nerve of you to be doing bare minimum work or less work than them. Like imagine all you got to do is answer a couple calls because you work at home. And you still clock in, you still do your job, but it's not a bunch of shit that you got to do. Versus somebody that got to go work 10, 8, 10, 12 hours in the warehouse. How the hell are you mad at me? How? Because it's possible that you make a little bit more than me. It's possible I make a little bit more than you. Possible we make the same amount, but you mad at me for not having to break my back doing work? You decided to go do some hard labor. You mad at me for not doing that? Or somebody is mad at you because maybe you do hard labor and you get more than them. How the fuck is that how they mad at you for that? Wait. So you mad at me because you chose the job you chose? Some of y'all choose to just, maybe you sell, maybe you whatever the fuck you do, but you doing it on your own terms. Somebody doesn't like that. They're throwing so much negative energy at you that it's not even hitting you. Like you're like non-stick. Somebody's trying to ruin like your reputation or ruin how you feel about something. Oh my god, I'm on YouTube and I'm making a whole bunch of videos and I'm getting followers, I'm getting views, I'm getting paid. Somebody, and then I remember that, and my dumbass sister was like, one of them was like, so it's crazy because I got one sister that support everything I do, and I got another one that hate on everything I do. All my brothers support everything I do, but this one sibling cannot stand the fact that I'm not even sure what she thought she was gonna be in life, but a hater is definitely on her resume. Like it's crazy. But I remember she was like, this was before I actually was monetizing heavy on what channel am I on right now? When I started monetizing on Relaxing with Ali, before it was like heavy money. Like before it was thousands of dollars. She was like, how you even know that the people on YouTube is even real? Hold on. You mad at me because I play with tarot cards online and really I'm dope at it. And you watch two specific people, one of which I know for a fact watches me. You watch the feminine and the masculine, you mad that I know for a fact one of the people that you love, they watch me. They was a mentor to me. You wouldn't have never even known it. So everybody in my crowd is fake, but you're a whole human. Actually, you're an alien, but you a whole soul in the body that's watching somebody else. Are you fake? Are you a robot? To me, you are. But how you real in somebody else's audience, but everybody in mine fake? You're a fucking hater. You mad? You mad? You mad because you don't have a skill that's long term. You created a whole business. I worked up under you for what, 3 months, and then once I quit, you quit. You the boss. You had me and another employee. We worked one client together. We was STNAs. One client together. I quit. Your client went on by her business. She moved out of state. You decided not to even get another client. So your whole business failed after you spent thousands of dollars to build a website that I could have built for $100 for free. It wouldn't cost you no maintenance charges, no subscription charges to have that website. None of that. But you tried to play crazy in somebody's face. You was the boss and you went and became a flunky. And that's how I'm going to put it. You was a boss and became a flunky. Now you mad at me that I choose that whatever what I'm doing, it don't stop. So now what I'm doing, it got to be everybody in my crowd fake. How you even know that they real? My nigga, I don't pay for respect. That's how I know it's real. I don't pay for promotions. I don't pay, and it's not to say that if you pay for promotions, you paying for respect. I don't pay for shit. It cost me $0 to drop videos and get money. But it cost me all my energy. It cost me all my time. It cost me all my effort. But this is what I want to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. And you mad at me? So not only did I shit on you once, but I shitted on you 3 times. Well, if the people in my crowd ain't real people and they just robots, and something's really off. You two must really like me. Like, you for real right now? It's weird that, like, the hate that you get don't even make no sense. I do tarot and it's fuck me. You don't want to watch me, but you watch somebody else that does storylines that has nothing to do with what you talking about. Okay. Here and there, you got a couple that resonate. When she say you a boss, you think that's you? But you're not doing nothing. You're not doing no boss-like energy. You're not working on nothing that makes you a boss. You depend on everybody else to do everything for you. Real bosses don't do that. Real bosses ask other people, "Hey, I'm trying to do this. Give me your opinion. Can you help me with this part?" But a real boss don't have, like, come on, man. It's just super weird to me that you would do all of that. You spent $3,000 on, first of all, the start. You spent $3,000 for your ex-boyfriend to build your website. And then here's the kicker. You making payments to him to pay off this website. And then y'all break up, he get mad, and he lock you out of your website and your email? You mad at me for being on YouTube making money, though? Come on, man. We is never in the same boat. We never gonna be in the same boat. You real high-key stupid. And the crazy part, that's my own sibling. You got locked out of you the boss. You got locked out of your own stuff. And it's not that nobody else could come on the website, but nobody did it. She made an entire website that nobody signed up for. Don't nobody trust you? You just some rando that created a website. Was like, yeah, I've been an STNA. That still wasn't enough? No? Because that requires you to build trust. And the last time I checked, don't nobody know you from a can of paint. And you ain't put in no work. You just pay all this money to look stupid, and because that's what you are. You're stupid as hell. So now you mad at me. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. It be that type of shit, bro. It be that part. It be that. Like, what? I wish the phone. Bro, no. Not only did you get locked out of your website, you got locked out of your email too. Which out of all of that, I'm the one that brought you a client. So you hating on me, and I brought you your client. When I left an organization, I brought her with me. I convinced her nephew to sign up with you. And then she hated you the whole way through. She didn't like you. And then that was your only client. And then you flopped. You failed. But you hating on everybody else. You hate on your own brother. And this making money too. You hate it. For what? And I noticed too, everybody that she hate on got money but her. And it be them type of people. Because instead of hating, you might want to ask motherfuckers how they got to where they got to, seeing as how you doing stuff that don't even make no sense. You spent over $3,000 to have no clients. So all that money, you just worked all that time and spent all that money, and then you had to turn around and do DoorDash. Stop playing. Stop playing. You need to do better. Like, yeah, whoever this is, they mad at you because they feel like you got life that's easy. Everything in your life is easy. Yeah, the moon and the 5 of Pentacles, and then they're watching you on top of that. 8 of Cups. Because they can't make it, they don't want you to. That don't stop nothing, though. There's somebody that's quick to tell everybody else what to do, and they can't figure out nothing. You can't tell me I need to go do something else when I done made thousands of dollars from YouTube. You can't tell me nothing. I'm going to be very honest, because this is the path I took, and this is the path that made me successful. So me going to do something else, I'm only going to do that if I feel like it. But you're not going to convince me. You're not going to force me. None of that. Because I got all the skills from everything I did. The next thing I would do, if anything, is if I ever stop doing this, the next thing I would do is turn around and go back into culinary and make pastry jars. Make dessert jars. That's the next thing I would do. Get my cert from the state and sell. Sell the stuff that I make. Get the FDA approval and all of that. That's what I would do. That's what I would invest my time in. But I'd be damned if I go and do something I don't want to do because I need the money. Nah, I'd rather stick with what I'm doing and continue to be successful. But that's whoever this is that's hating on you, that's their problem. They suck. They fucking suck. Can't be mad at somebody else for figuring something out because you stupid. Like, what the fuck? Page of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Wands. So you found the path and decided, okay, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is what I want to do. 4 of Swords, the Judgment, the Lovers, the Strength, the Chariot, the World, the 7 of Cups. Yeah, trying to confuse you is not the smartest thing. And being at odds with you is not smart either. Because it's one of the things where it's like whoever this is wants to, like, they want you to question what you're doing. Let's say you paint. And your paintings, you put them on canvases and you sell them in person, you sell them online. It's real popular. You become very popular for selling your canvases. And then it's like somebody that can't quite figure something out is like, yo, you sure that's smart? You sure that's gonna make, like, no, I'm just rolling with the rolling. Like, come here, shut the fuck up. What's this? This is somebody that finds one piece of success and then that's all it takes. Like, I'm official because I figured this out. I got one client. I'm official now. I would think that that's the beginning. That's the start. That's not the end. What the fuck are you doing? Like, 10 of Wands. Yeah, come on, man. This whole reading, I'm about to roast whoever this is. So I'm serious, bro. Whoever this is literally has no skill set. What are they good at? They don't even know. Because this is the type of person that they do shit, and then when it becomes hard, when you run into obstacles as you're supposed to, like you're never gonna do nothing 100% and never have no problems. Like, what the fuck? At some point, you're going to run into some type of obstacle, some type of hill to climb, so that you get to the next stage. This is somebody that quits. 10 of Swords. It gets too hard, they walk away. Page of Wands, they go to try to find the next thing. This is somebody that's all over the place. And if you one of them type of people that you try a many of things until you figure out what works, great. There's nothing wrong with that. If you don't try stuff, you won't know what works. There's somebody that they so clueless that it's ridiculous. And with the Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, this is somebody that always, Two of Swords. They always trying to finesse somebody. Five of Swords. I knew it. They always, this is just what they do. You, prime example. The same dummy. When we was supposed to be selling the yoni bars or whatever, because she bought 2 big ass bricks, asked me on my birthday a couple years ago which one I wanted. I picked the green one because it had a whole bunch of, first of all, it's my favorite color. It had a whole bunch of like extra pieces or whatever in there. I was like, yeah, I like that one. Then I was like, you know what? The entrepreneur. You know what? We should cut these up and we should sell them. She said, okay. Mind you, one of these bars was mine specifically, but I was like, shit, we could just split the profit for it. Made the whole Etsy store and all of that. And then this motherfucker was like, yeah, you take 70%, I take 30%. Yeah, we ended it right there. I don't know who you think you is, but you're not the boss of me. And you for damn sure don't got no dummy on your hands. None at all. Because then if I hadn't have built several stores, if I hadn't sold many of my own handmade products by myself, I would have just thought that was a good deal. That was okay. She was like, because I'm the one that bought it. I was like, nah, you bought 2 of these and gave me 1. So if I take this entire bar and I sell it, or I take this entire bar and I use it, that don't make no difference to you. Because you gave this to me. And then I had an idea to get your money back from me. You would have made like a $300 fucking, not even 300% investment. But you decided to screw me. So you got 0 bars of investment. Like 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Trying to finesse you and trying to take money from you, take money out your pocket and make you seem like you're less than is never going to happen. And I can assure you that's why this person is still on their ass. What's this? They every step of the way, they intend to screw whoever they're partnering with. Every step of the way. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Because they're doing what other people did to them. Somebody else, they partner with somebody else, they only get a percentage or something. It's something like, let's say they sell weed. Whoever you re-up from, you got to pay that X amount of money for whatever you getting. You make your money back by being a, you know what I'm saying, being the middleman. You can't be mad at your plug that you got to give them, this is the price. You can't be mad at your plug. You can't. That is what it is. But this is somebody that feel like the plug owe them. Nah, B. And in this sense, you are the plug. Yeah, the magician. They thought that they was tricking. They thought they was about to trick you. The Strength, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. This is somebody that thinks that they own a corporation. When you the boss, you have to pay everybody they portion, and then you make a large profit. But this is not the case for this person. You make a profit, and then you go on about your business. That's how you become rich. You're the boss. You constantly coming up with something how to upgrade and all this shit, whatever you got going on. This is somebody that does not think like that. It's somebody that just feels like, I got workers. You got workers that do what? 5 of Cups. What workers do you have? They thought you was one of them. This is not the man with the plan. I'm saying feminine or masculine. This is not somebody they're not too bright. And their whole agenda, anytime they collaborate with somebody, is to screw them over so that they get the most. Everybody else is supposed to get the shit end of the stick, the small stick. For what? Why? I'm the one with the ideas. I'm the one doing all the work. I'm the one that started this. Yeah, and then you couldn't maintain it. Just like this dummy. You could create a $3,000 website, make brochures, and get I forgot what the number was, like what it's called. But the name of the company, that's the letters you gotta hit. That's the number. I forgot what that's called though. You did all of that, and I brought you your client. If I wouldn't have brought you your client, you wouldn't have had one. You don't know how to market. You brought a whole bunch, you bought two big ass boxes full of brochures and never handed out one. So what was the plan? Huh, Chief? What was the plan? I'm waiting. You was lucky enough to get one other person that every time she worked night shift, I come back in. Mind you, this is my original client that I brought from a whole nother company. That's how dope I am. Every time I come in on the next shift, she ain't want to eat and ain't want to take her medicine and didn't want me to change her. And this is an old lady. And I'm going to be honest. I don't give a damn if you think you going to sit in some pissy ass diaper and not eat. You're not doing that with me. Because it's my job to take care of you. So you fighting me, you just going to have to do that. But you're going to be clean. You're going to be dry. And you're going to be fed. And you're going to take your medicine. I'm not taking them pills. Okay, cool. Here, you want a mini donut? And what did I do? Put them right in the donut. You must be crazy. You not, no. I have a job to do, a responsibility to take care of, and I'd be damned if I do it half-assed. That's this person. Everything they do is half-assed, bro. Yeah, the horrifying half-assed. They expect 100% profit from doing 20% work, and you letting this person do what? Talk to you crazy, playing your. What are you letting them do? The correct answer is nothing. That's why they mad. 6 of cups, 5 of cups. Then what's even crazier is somebody playing the fuck out of stuff. And then they're doing black magic on YouTube. This is somebody that if they have cards, candles, anything like that, how the hell are you doing money manifestations? You playing with candles, dressing candles. Oh, bring me good luck and purity and money. And everything you... Calm down, girl. How you doing money manifestations, money magic, money work, trying to manifest the best of everything when everything you do is to fuck somebody else over? You screw everybody that you play with. You screw everybody that you try to partner with. You screw them over. And you have the nerve to try to manifest more than what you have, you'll never fucking get it. Then you playing with magic on top of that. This is literally somebody doing magic work. They playing with cards trying to see what you doing, and they're not good at it. They're playing with the magic. This is somebody that get them big ass candles and they burn them for 2 days. They burn them for 3 days. No, don't blow the candle out. I don't know. This is like somebody breaking a mirror. Oh, we're gonna have bad luck for the next 7 years. How the fuck can we tell? You gonna have bad luck for the next 7 years because you broke a mirror? How can you tell the difference? How can you tell the difference? Your life is already shitty because of what you do on a regular basis. You don't get to play crazy and stupid and dumb and think everything for you is just gonna work out. You mad at somebody else for actually doing the work that you're not doing, and you have the nerve to be trying to play with magic work? Because I'm telling you, somebody's definitely playing with candles. Like my sister was doing this. You screwing over everybody that you could possibly think of. You even playing crazy in your own dad face. You talking crazy about him behind his back because of the financial decisions that he's making. He's married. His wife said, nah, that truck way too expensive. Them payments, hell no. And then what happened? He died a couple years later. And the whole time, life's too short. Exactly. Life is too short for you to be making stupid financial decisions that somebody else is going to have to recover from later. You doing all this magic work and it actually could have backfired on your stupid ass. You in the craziest, worst ways. Because something about that still don't sit right with me. Like something about that shit just does not sit right at all with me. You playing with magic work, and then especially if you're doing magic work to take somebody else's free will away. Make them love me, because she was doing love spells too. When that backfire, when that magic come backfire, when it comes splashing back, when it come burning you, it might not hit you. It might not hit you. Cause I'm really telling you something about that shit still does not sit right with me. It makes no sense. It was real sudden. It was out of nowhere, and it just don't make sense to me. But what does make sense is all the magic work that she was doing on other people. And anybody that knows this, anybody with an even small clue about this knows you don't do magic on nobody else. I don't care what type of spell that is. You don't do spell work on other people. Are you fucking stupid? Are you slow? Are you retarded? Which one is it? You don't do that. Because when it comes, karma comes and it comes to collect. And it's going to collect the wrong person. That's why I'm saying something still don't sit right about that. Because all the magic work she was doing consistently, and then your pops just up out of here out of nowhere. With no explanation as to like how that even happened. We know what the coroner said. But everything about that don't make no sense. But you think you a witch. You think this shit is cute. Now look what happened. Nobody likes you. You have no friends. Both your parents gone. Because my mama gone. So both your parents is gone. Thought that shit was cute? I don't like you. And I'm your best shot at getting anything. Not even to be cocky. But it is to say I know what I'm doing. And I know where I'm going. And this just ain't it. 6 of Cups, 5 of Cups, the Magician and the Moon. You don't like somebody. So you start pulling this dumb shit. Now you sitting alone by yourself. Playing with the candles. Is that not a candle right there? Come on now. And then Page of Cups, something unexpected happens because of the work that you're doing. 8 of Pentacles. Better be real careful about what y'all doing. And if this is not you, just understand somebody's doing this in the background. And you block them out. This is going to hit something serious. Because even manifestation work, watch what you say about people. And the thing is, if you focus on yourself, minding your own business, you have no... Anybody that's focused on themselves, focused on doing better, ain't got no time to be worried about what somebody else is doing off in the background. You don't care. Because if it ain't no life and death situation coming towards you, you don't care. I don't care that you don't like it. I don't. But I know for a fact you playing with voodoo, you playing with witchcraft, because that's come on, man. That spell work, everybody think it's fun and games until it backfires. Everybody think this shit is cute till it backfires. And it's even weirder that the people doing this know better. You know that spell that you're doing to like really ruin somebody's life, you know better. So when it hits your loved one, don't be mad. You sending out black magic and dark threats and bad energy. Don't be shocked when it hit your baby. Don't be shocked when it hit your peoples. Don't be shocked when it hit you. Don't be shocked. Can't be mad. Yeah, Judgment and the 9 of Wands, because then they was warned to stop doing that shit. And they kept doing it anyway. It's because you're 9 of Pentacles. So I'm trying to create a problem for you so that you're not 9 of Pentacles no more. Did you think I was playing? Because I'm not. The devil. You sending out this energy and got the nerve to be confused when it come back on you. You don't know your own work when it come back? Because it definitely returned to sender. That's for sure. Confirmation. That's a confirmation. All of it. All of it. Confirmation. So when somebody's life starts falling apart heavy, just know that's the consequences. Well. If it isn't the consequences for one's own actions. The fool and the devil, so they fucking know better. They're just gonna do it anyway. Okay. Alright. This ain't even... This is spell work. And manifestation work to get you to fall off but then for them to come up. Fuck around, find out if you want to. Then it's exposed because the moon, the magician, and the sun, it's exposed. It's so weird that I really got like somebody I can always put this type of like I can always relate to this because of somebody specifically. It's so weird. Like you're that much of a depressed hater and that much of a fucking loser that you want everybody else to lose because you losing. Instead of just figuring out how to do better, how to be better. Everybody can be a hater. That's the easiest thing to do. That's the easiest thing to be is a hater. It's harder to be successful and to ignore that shit. And that's exactly why they mad. You're ignoring this, and not only are you ignoring it, it don't bother you, it don't hit you. They keep striking out. Every time they go to the bat, they strike out, and then they mad that the whole team is like, you can't be on this. Hit the showers. You done. We cutting you from the roster. That's how everybody in their life has done them. So that's a clear indication as to who this is. If you choose to not be around people because you prefer to be around yourself, that's one thing. This is somebody that says that that's the same thing. Oh, yeah, I don't got no friends because I don't like people. No, you don't. You have no friends because nobody likes you because your energy speaks for itself. Your energy speaks before you even open your trout mouth ass mouth up to say anything to anybody. This is a clear indication too, because whoever this is, they always fail. They're not strong enough to come up to an obstacle and get past it. It's one thing if something is extremely difficult, you walk away from it for a second and then you come back to it. This is somebody that just quits. The star and the sun. Confirmation. A serious confirmation right there. Somebody that always quits. I'm going to be successful. How? How? Well, Wendy Williams is hiring or something? How you going to be successful? Because unless, like, you getting paid to be a hater, I mean, people do pay other people to troll, I guess. But people do pay trolls. I don't think they're getting paid to be one. Six of Cups, Five of Cups. And then this is somebody that's always, so whatever you're doing now, you're good. You're on your way coming up, or you're successful, you're still building. Whatever this is, it's making noise. This is somebody that's still talking about how in the past you didn't have this, that, and the other. Yeah, you can't talk about the here and now, though, can you? Tory Lanez Remembrance Day. You could talk about everything that I used to do. You could talk about all the things that I used to have, who I used to be around, what I didn't have, but you can't say nothing about now, can you? This is why somebody's constantly bringing up the past. And it's actually seeming to be behind your back. So it's a lot of gossip, it's a lot of this, it's a lot of that, but you left the losers right where they're supposed to be. Five of Pentacles, I'm telling you. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. It's definitely a feminine energy. Whether you're masculine or feminine. This could be somebody you dated, family, an old friend of yours, classmate, neighbor, I don't know. Somebody salty though. Because I remember when you ain't even had nothing but one pair of shoes. Okay, now I got 300 of them and counting. So what are we talking about now? I used to work at McDonald's as my first job. What are we talking about now? Nothing. Oh, okay, shut the fuck up. What's this? Five of Pentacles and the Sun. Yeah, somebody is talking about what you didn't have. They can't talk about what you got now, though. They mad. Yeah, what's that song? Justin Timberlake. Cry me a river. Or Backstreet Boys. I don't know which one it is. But yeah, Justin Timberlake. Cry me a river. Two of Cups and the Sun. It's not even just, they're not even just talking about you. But he is talking about how you got balance and harmony in your life now. Because I remember when, I remember when I could have put my foot in your ass and I didn't do it. What's this? So I guess we all got memories. This person's pathetic, man, and they know it. They pathetic and they know it. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Talk about the here and now. Oh, they can't because they can't get next to you. All they can do is watch you online. If you even online. Some of y'all is right. Some of y'all completely closed out. They can't see nothing. They talking about how you made moves and how you did this, how you did that. Coach put me in, man. All we need is two. I don't really care what it takes. I'll make the move. Like, what the fuck? That's what it is. Somebody is still in the position that you used to be in and they mad at you about making it out. I mean, I thought that was common sense for the whole reading, but I guess they wanted me to tell you why they mad. Who cares? Oh, they mad now? I'm in my bag now? Especially because they did magic work to get you to not have that Seven of Pentacles. And they're blocked out. Oh, yeah, because now they doing better. They don't want to talk to me. I didn't want to talk to you before I was doing better. The fuck? Some of y'all, this a female, but some of y'all, it's a masculine that acts like a female. He too emotional. That's why he can't get shit. He's too emotional. People that see you moving forward and they instantly turn evil. They true colors shine and they mad because the Magician and the Moon, somebody thought that they were finessing you the whole time. But the Five of Swords, Two of Swords, you knew what it was after you called truths and they tried to fuck you over again. Something is a serious pattern here. You have a pattern in the habit of winning, even in the worst circumstances. Even Two of Swords, you beat the odds every time. Regardless of if you think so or not. You beat the odds every time. Somebody else can't quite do that. They have no real skill. I'll just be honest. Partly because these are the type of energies, or this is the type of energy that does shit for instant gratification. They don't do things for long-term longevity. They do instant gratification and get mad when you want to know why I stopped smoking? One of the main reasons, because one day I sat here and I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute, why am I even smoking anyway? It's fucking with my heart. Why am I even smoking anyway? To get high right in that moment, to be in the clouds right in that moment. But then after that, that's it. Like, it don't last or nothing. It does for a couple hours. Then I'm hungry. I'm spending money unnecessarily. I'm eating everything in the house unnecessarily. And it's keeping me from being productive. Huh. I don't even need to smoke no more. If I smoke it here and there, and it's because I literally I have to be extremely bored to sit here and smoke now. Because outside of that, it ain't doing nothing but keeping me from being productive. Do I want to be in the clouds right now, or do I want to work so I could be wherever I want to be in the world later? Yeah, I'm going to pick the latter, not the former. Somebody can't change their habits, and that's the problem. And as long as you're doing stupid stuff with them, they'll keep investing in it. Eight of Pentacles. If you drink all the time, like if you got a drinking problem, and you know if you got a drinking problem, you got a drinking problem, and the people around you just keep trying to get you drunk consistently because that is beneficial to them. Because when we go to the bar, if you start drinking, you gonna keep buying rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds, and I'm not gonna have to pay for nothing. Then you decide you not drinking. Well, they don't got nothing now. So you thought you was gonna use some fucking body. Six of Wands. Because you got it and you're generous. Ace of Swords. And it's all facts. It's actual factuals. All facts. They do shit for instant gratification, bro. Straight up. It's aggravating, just like this fucking dog. What's this? You know one thing about it? I'm glad Zilla don't bark like that. That big ass dog got two barks. One is give me attention, and the other one is, bitch, you better keep your ass from this property. Better keep your ass away from my owner. Two barks, and she don't even bark like that. Very calm. Nine of Pentacles, Five of Swords, or Five of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is mad. Could be a masculine. Somebody is mad because they feel like with your money deserves to go in their pocket. The Hangman and the Hierophant. Hierophant is the bank. And it's also a figure, an authority figure. This person thinks that they're both. Like, you owe me money, and I'm... No. This is also somebody that thought... This is the type of person that if you're around them, they're like, yeah, all my money going to you, and I would have more money if... Bitch, you ain't got no money because you broke and you have no skills. And you spend it on dumb shit. That's what I'm saying. This is somebody that's mad because they spend money on things that don't make no sense, but they spend money because it's a good look for them. I got like 200 pairs of shoes and you couldn't eat today. You got a closet full of shoes, expensive shoes that you bought just because, and no food in your refrigerator. We are not built the same. We're not the same. Cause see, me personally, I would rather have food than to have a whole bunch of dumb shit that I'm not going to use. Or to have a bunch of things that don't make no sense that I just spent money on because I'm trying to look cute for y'all. Who the fuck? No, ma'am. No, sir. Not I. Not me. See, me personally, I'd rather be comfortable. I'd rather have a house and food and, a car with gas in the car and, money in the bank in case an emergency happens. I don't know. I guess my priorities is just different. I would rather have food in my fridge and food all in my cabinets and in my freezer, like more than enough food. I would rather have that and money in my bank and in all 5 of my bank accounts, all 5 of my checkings and all 5 of my savings. I would rather have the money in there and growing than to spend all of my shit on some stupid shit and then not have anything and now I'm sitting there hungry. Now I'm living paycheck to paycheck. No. No. Nah, I'm just have to figure that the fuck out because I think I got that pretty wrapped up like a Christmas present. This is the type of man. Come on, bro. Again, you can't fix stupid, but you also can't argue with stupid because their logic makes no sense. You buy a whole bunch of name brand expensive shoes and you got a closet full of them. Just take the visual. You got a whole bunch of shoes you buy off an app. And at any point, if you ever needed to get rid of the shoes for the money, you could place a bid on there. You could start it off with a minimum of so you bought some shoes for $260. You would get on the app, you could start the bid at $260. From there, it's going to have to go up. So you make the money. Okay, cool. You mean to tell me you would rather do it like that than to just have the money in your account to just save it? Somebody's material, like somebody buys shit consistently. That is their savings account. I got a whole closet full of shoes, so if I ever need to sell them to get the money, okay. So just what if a disaster happens? That's because that's how the fuck I think, right? What if a house fire occurs and all them shoes is burnt up? They're not; those shoes are not insured. By the way, that's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of stupid stuff that people don't think about. You just bought a whole bunch of shoes. What if a flood happens? Now the shoes is ruined. Ain't nobody bidding on those shoes, and you not selling them at all, and you don't have insurance on them either. Because this type of stupid person that will get insurance on their shoes or insurance on their whatever they're buying way after the fact. So you bought a brand new Beamer and didn't insure it, and then you get into an accident, and then you think you're gonna get insurance after that. Nah, that's not happening. Stupid people do stupid shit, and this is like whatever this energy is here that got the nerve to be looking at you crazy as fuck. It's crazy. It's interesting to me because they're playing a dangerous game. They're literally playing with fire. What if you got a whole closet full of expensive clothes and that's what you spend all your money on? Oh, I can sell it if I want to make my money back. Okay, cool. What happens if I'm just throw something out? What happens if you get robbed and they take all those expensive clothes and more? Your clothes, your TVs, your whatever. What happens if what if that's the case? How you gonna make your money back? Oh, it's gone? Okay, that's what I thought. What's this? Come on, man. King of Wands and the Hangman. Somebody is not that smart. Whether it be feminine or masculine, they think they is the smartest thing since shoestrings. Okay, well, you don't necessarily need shoestrings. You can put on shoes without them. You can wear slides. You can wear Velcro. Shoestrings ain't the only way. Somebody thinks that their way is the smartest way, and I feel like it's not going to take long for them to figure out something wasn't that smart. Because again, when you manifest negative, crazy shit on people, don't be shocked when it come back on you. Yeah, I hope they lose everything, and then somebody rob your ass, or some type of natural disaster happens, and then not you on your ass. Remember when you manifested that for somebody else? You don't know your work when it come back on you? Hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, the tower. You thought I was playing, and I'm fucking not. Somebody's about to catch some serious karma. You're gonna find out how stupid they really are. And conveniently, they thought you was the dummy. Okay. Yeah, somebody finna be struggling. The tower and the strength. I feel like they actually already are. Yeah, the nine of swords. They frustrated. Somebody is like, especially if this is like bills or something. But again, their spending habits don't even make no sense. You go to work, you get paid, you spend half the money on your bills, rent included. Then you do shit like you got like $100 worth of TV subscriptions, and then the rest of it you blow it. Money. I mean, let's say it's your extracurriculars. Maybe you smoke, maybe you drink, maybe you got a gambling problem. You blow all of that. Now you finna struggle because now you trying to figure out what's happening next. When you know that whatever you're doing is costing you and it ain't giving you nothing. You know how much money I was blowing to smoke? Bro, I was spending at least $1,500 a month smoking. Hmm. And then I really realized how much money was going out the door. Behind shells, bowls, all of it. Constantly getting. For what? To be in the closet right now, to not have no type of productivity. Like, because if I smoke, it got to be gas. So I'm so buzzed to the point I can't even do my work. I can't make the money right back that I just spent. I just threw out the window. Now, why would that be, Allison? Could you possibly be on a retarded routine that doesn't make any sense? I think so. You check yourself behind not doing dumb shit, somebody mad. So you think you too good to go out to the bar with us? Actually, yes, I do. And if I go to the bar, I'm getting food and possibly one drink, maybe some juice. You never know. But am I buying the bar rounds? No, ma'am, no, sir. Why do you get my hard earned money? Because it's not going the other way around. It's not I buy around, you buy around. It's I'm buying everything because, oh my God, I feel so good. Come on, man. You let people ride on this high, and it's your energy, first of all. It's your energy, it's the fact that you're generous. Page of Pentacles 9. Oh, I'm about to call such because we go to the bar. I already know if you get drunk enough, you going to buy everything. You going to tell everybody just put it on my tab. I got a sibling right now that does that stupid shit on the regular. You spending $200, $300, $400 at the bar buying randos drinks because you get drunk and you having a good time, knowing that you don't have it. Walk up in the club, yeah, VIP. Like, come on, man. All drinks on you, but your tank is on E. Something don't sound right about that. What's this? Yeah, the death and the nine of swords. So you done cut off so many people that done try to play you. And then they got the nerve to be doing magic and manifestation work and just out their mouth saying crazy shit. Okay, cool. Let it be that. Because in karma, like, yeah, they better check their affiliation. Because you not talking to no higher white light. You can't because you manifesting negative shit on somebody else. So you done affiliated with the devil. Yeah, check your affiliation because you swinging with them, you going to need some ventilation. King of swords. You got people that you blocked out, moved away from, however it go, because two of wands and the 10 of wands, I feel like you moved and blocked somebody, or you moved and blocked several people. Why are they looking for you? Somebody, oh yeah, because in the past, because I was doing this, because I was, everybody was always talking about what happened, what already went down, so crying over spilled milk that's now spoiled if they didn't clean it up. So somebody is essentially having financial issues. They can't pay their bills. That's your fault? They went out gambling. They spent $300, and that's all they had for like the extra, like 2 weeks. You gambled and spent $300. You lost it all. Now you mad at me because I'm around you and I'm buying food, I'm buying this, I'm buying that. You don't have the money to do it. Now you mad at me. Cause you saw me spending all that money. You ain't even try to stop me. I don't know what the case is here, but I know whatever somebody's financial status is, that's not your problem. It's not your problem. And this person is looking for it to be your problem. Because I was doing this, because I was doing that. Somebody done had these problems before you even walked in. Like if somebody's like, this actually done happened a couple times to me. Me being like, okay, could be a roommate situation. We could split the bills. And then I could work on my stuff while I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, upgrade. But for now, it's beneficial. Come to find out, them same fucking people that was like, you know, the only people that I never had this problem with was my parents and my grandparents. Everybody else, it was and my aunt, one of my aunts. That was it. Everybody owns their shit. Those are the only ones I never had them problems with. In general. Oh yeah, like we should just be roommates and you would think like after the first and second time I would have learned my lesson, right? No, it took 3 times. But you struggling financially. I come in because I relieve you because I do my part. I relieve you of your financial stress. You play crazy in my face like what I'm doing is not helping you. I can tell you right now. I pay rent and the people I pay rent to, my parental figures, they don't need it. The fuck they don't need it. But it is a sense of motherfucker, you about to keep up with what you doing like point blank and period. They don't need it. But you link up with people that actually have past due bills and they act like they was never struggling financially to begin with. Nah, because we could just split everything. And then how does that turn into you paying everything? Or, motherfucker, I don't need nothing. You give something anyway. And it just keep going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Because if you don't, then shit gets cut off. And I'm talking strictly like if you're really doing your part, like you're partnering doing your part. That's the thing. That's what it is. Trying to play in your fucking face and think that this little magic trick that they doing was gonna work because with the 10 of wands and the 2 of wands, that's what the 5 of swords is. I'ma just lie to you. I'ma just make it seem like it is what it is. Everything cool and everything. You can't pay your motherfucking rent. So you ask me, you say, well, it'd be so cool if we live together because then we could just split the rent and we could both just work toward being like super successful and then you fall for it. I don't know about y'all, I did a couple times. Then you fall for it. Just to be in that situation and realize it's like the most horrific thing that you could possibly do because the energy that started out is not the energy that you end up with. Because it was a mask. And the 6 of Cups, 5 of Cups, somebody was fucking struggling. 9 of Pentacles. This is making it seem like you got it when you really don't. So you on social media flossing in this brand new whip and this brand new truck and this brand new whatever. And the whole fucking time you having trouble paying your bills at home. You gonna be living out that motherfucker in a minute. Yeah, you might have a brand new truck, but your bills ain't paid. So you're looking for help. And instead of just being honest about it, you lie. So when you dip, when you take your 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, when you dip, that's yeah. And now I'm struggling. Nah, my nigga, you was struggling before me. I helped you, and you still couldn't get it together. How do you go from having past dues to I come in and help you, clear everything for you, and you turn around, you go right back to past due. Want to know why? Because what they're spending money on don't make no fucking sense. That's why. Why are you out spending money at the bar knowing that your bills ain't paid? You have the nerve to not have your rent paid. Go out to the bar or go out to the club with your gas tank on E and you spend $200 in the club. You spend $200 at the bar. You want gonna be homeless. Like that's what it is. Like you just like what you and your car gonna be on the run because you owe payments for that. So as long as your car is somewhere that they can't grab it, you on the run. It's fucking ridiculous. It's interesting because I can assure you that somebody specifically is trying to play in your face, but it's multiple people. Somebody made it seem like they bills was all good. No, I'm good. I could pay this. They can't. They couldn't do it before. You came in and relieved somebody and they tried to play you like you was just, I don't need your help. Okay, cool. So then why you mad? Why you struggling now? Because it was lie when they started off asking you or telling you whatever this was. They lied off rip. Nah, I'm all good. I just I just don't wanna potentially like fall back on my bills because I changed jobs. They'll tell you any and every stop story, and it might be true, but I can assure you it ain't 100% true. Yeah, you can pay your bills, but you always got a month past due though. I remember when this nigga, cause you already all you care about is your dog. All you care about is take care of your dog. Nigga, that's my responsibility. I don't have no kids. I'm not married either. So with that being said, me and my dog are what's important to me. Cause that's my response. She's my responsibility. Nigga, you're not. And I said something. My dog can't get up and clock in somewhere. But you can. But the thing is, because my dog has a smart owner, my dog can make money by just being cute. I could post videos and pictures of Zilla all day long, and people are gonna watch to the point I get enough attention. We get paid for that. Y'all paying for her dog food and her dog treats. Y'all paying for everything she wants, everything she gets. And you mad at me that my dog is more important to me than you? Cause I could never understand why every time we got to arguing about Lord knows anything, it was cause all you care about is your dog. Yeah. And if there's ever a decision between you or her, you forever gonna go. The fuck? You're not important to me. Not the way you think. And it's because of how you choose to move around. Yeah, Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Somebody's job isn't yeah, the devil. Somebody ain't doing as well as they claim to be doing. And I never understand why you would lie. You got a better chance at actually being in a good position with somebody else if you told the truth. But everybody wanna fake it till they make it. But the truth gonna always come out. You sitting up here lying about what you got, and the reality is you ain't got shit. I might not know that going into the situation, but I know it going out of it. I'm gonna do pure damage when I leave. And the Ten of Swords is the devil. That's exactly what happened. Somebody is mad at you because they couldn't figure it out before, and they try to finesse you into making their life better, and it didn't work. All they had to do was tell the truth. But some of y'all, the reason that this person or these people was so mean and so feisty towards you, so sassy towards you, is because they was lying about everything happening and they wanted to make it seem like if you leave, it is what it is. So if you don't care, why you going so hard to try to make me see something your way? I thought you could pay your bills. Why you mad at me that you can't pay your shit? Why you mad at me for not jumping up to pay all your bills? Because you can't pay them. Because you sat here and you lied about everything thinking you was finessing something and you finessed yourself. All you had to do was be honest, tell the truth, and just be normal. People don't want to do that. Because then it ruins, I won't even say it ruins the reputation. It simply ruins the image that they've been lying about. Oh yeah, I got all the money in the world. Then why you always crying about never having no money? And why you always crying about what bill is due next? It ain't on auto pay? Like you know when you get paid, your bills ain't on auto pay? Nah, cause you know better than that. You don't want Hulu just coming out your shit because that little $20, that little 20, what is it, 2051? Nah, you can't afford to just have that come out your account. So you know better. And you just up here playing. Okay, cool. Whatever. You're not the bad guy. By any means. Ten of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Leave them in the same position that they started out in. I did you a favor. Not the other way around. I don't need you. The fuck is wrong with you? Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Facts, intelligence, and sharp tongue. Like somebody is mad that you're not stupid. You know what's even crazier? It's the fact that when you do situate, like let's say you partner up with somebody like this, it's crazy and it's gonna always throw me off. How people could think that you played them. That's the narrative that they tell. When that's not at all true. But that's the narrative that they tell. So the whole time we was partnering, we was like whatever let's say y'all roommates. But your name ain't on the list. Like they at least they just asked you to like, okay, well we could do this, we could do it. Okay, cool. So that leaves you in a vulnerable position. It also leaves you in a situation where they feel like they can control whatever. Okay, cool. No, that shit did. That's not gonna happen. That's out. So they didn't paint the picture of cause this mine. I could do this. I could do. I don't need your help. Okay, okay, cool, cool. So the whole time that we was partnering, I was actually doing what I was supposed to be doing. I played my part and I played my part and played my role. That's where people will say, well, you took advantage of the situation. Wasn't you supposed to? If you roommates with somebody, y'all both pay rent. Let's just say for shits and giggles, y'all split everything down the middle. And while you're doing that, let's say you're working on whatever you're working on. So you just stacking and stacking because it's easier when you splitting shit down the middle versus paying everything at once, right? Common sense, right? So it allows you to stack. It allows you to keep doing what you're doing and to continue to stack. You go from page of pentacles to nine of pentacles. So while I'm stacking, while I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, you just over here thinking you finessing. And then you think you got the power to tell me what to do. You think you have the power to control anything. And then, so, okay, cool. I'm done. You leave it high and dry. However it goes. You leave it high and dry. Now they mad. You finesse me. You tried to use me. And that's what I'm saying. Nah, nigga, you played yourself, bitch. You played yourself. Point blank and period. You sat up there, you thought that you were in control of something that you were not in control of. And when you had help, you played stupid. I don't think that they're playing though. They wasn't playing stupid. They really are because you actually take advantage of a situation like you're supposed to. The agenda here is to work and to stack so that you can get what you want. It doesn't matter how it goes. The purpose, the plan, the agenda, the whole reason is to do your part so that you can do what you need to do. Somebody else is mad at you because you saw what it was and you did what you were supposed to do. You want to know what it was? They was hoping that you were just as lazy as them and that you actually have less. So what's even crazier is the fact that somebody's like the whole thought process here was I'm about to use you. But you didn't see it as like no bad thing. You was like, okay, shit, like this could work for me too. This could work. You played it how you were supposed to. That's you're the bad guy? Okay. Yeah, four of pentacles and did I not just say that? You were stacking, saving money when somebody else was just spending it left and right on dumb shit and then hoping that you did too. So if you were generous and you were even sharing some of whatever, they was like, yeah, like ain't no way. Cause if I'm not doing it and I'm asking you for everything, I know you not saving nothing. So then it gets to a point where it's like, yeah, well, I'm hungry. You hungry too? Yeah, I could eat. Well, I don't got no money right now. Can you pay? Like, what you want to eat? I don't know, such and such. Okay, well, I don't got the money right now. Can you pay for it? The thing is, if you told somebody you didn't have the money right now, I feel like it's because I'm not spending something when I'm not supposed to. I have it, but that don't mean blow it on dumb shit. I have it. That don't mean go blow it at the bar. I have it. That don't mean go blow it on some shoes. I got it. That don't mean go blow it in the movies. Like no. But because that's what they did. Somebody thinks that y'all are the same person. Like, what's crazy is they feel like they're smarter than you. And then too, this is one of the things where if somebody was lying to you about they need money for XYZ, they actually had saved that money and they were trying to use yours. But the problem with this is when you walk, they're now forced to spend every last dime that they saved. Because if they don't, their comfortability is going to be threatened. And because that is literally the case where they were not saving anything, now somebody's bills is due, they can't pay something. This is how you get evicted. This is how you get your lights cut off. This is how your water gets cut off. How your heat get cut off. This is how this type of shit happens. Because while they were so busy playing stupid games, they didn't understand they was going to win stupid prizes. And then too, this is thinking that this is going to go forever. Like you was just going to be cool with whatever this is. Then you just did. But you don't leave them in a bad position. You left them exactly how they were supposed to be. I did my part and you screwed it over. Now this is on you. This is mine. This is mine. Okay, cool. You can have it. You can have that. You got that back. You got it. Again, the whole purpose is somebody saw you as Nine of Pentacles and then they thought they was going to bully you into you turning them into King of Pentacles, feminine or masculine. I'm about to use you to get money. Nope. Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords. You walked. You walked. Sickest part about this, you was the only person willing to be in this position with this person. Yeah, judgment, the death, you called judgment and you ended it. You was the only person willing to be in a situation with this person. They know they screwed up. And there's no turning back from that either. They know better and they didn't even care. Yeah, the Fool of Queen of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Especially if this was a masculine, it's because feminine or masculine, it's because you're generous. And they thought they was finessing you. Seriously, you left this person high and dry. I don't need your help. I could do this by myself. All right, cool. I don't need your help. I could swim. And then they started drowning and was like, hey. And you was like, nah, hell no. That's between you and whoever made you. And you better call Jesus out here. He always on the main line. Yeah, somebody's drowning in debt now. Or somebody is like, no, it's definitely, Pentacles is definitely money involved. Somebody is drowning in debt. The Star and the Emperor, all that playing. They found out who the real boss was. You're large and in charge. You can never be puny. Like, they tried to use you. And they thought that they would use you. This ain't even smart. Like, if you gonna finesse, you actually gotta finesse. Like, this is not finessing, bro. They thought they finessed you, though. This is not finessing. Yeah, I'm about to use you to do this. Instead of, like, being like, okay, using the same mind state that you had of being like, okay, it's easier to do it this way. Now I can stack. They didn't see it like that. That was just like, yeah, I'm about to use everything you stacking with. No, you're not. And let me show you what this really looked like. You walked. Now the King of Pentacles. See, the Nine of Pentacles, Five of Cups. This could be somebody that always argues with you about money, or somebody's always complaining about not having money or having some type of bill due. And they thought they was gonna bully you into giving them they thought they was gonna bully you into giving them what they wanted. You walked. King of Pentacles goes to the Five of Pentacles. They broke, and this is a fact. This person that played it like they was the boss and they got everything up under control, that's not even close to true. They borrowed from Tom. Now they got to pay Jerry. So they got to ask Rena. Now they got to ask Rena for some money. I don't know. I'm just giving out names. But I can assure you, this person is like, they broke. They right back in the position that they was in, if not worse. You thought I was playing. They're 10 of Swords. When you were around, it was 10 of Pentacles. It was all good in the hood. Now it's 10 of Swords. Worst case scenario. Financially, this person's in the worst case scenario. They rent could be paid, but the bills on the inside is due, and they ain't got no money. And this seems like the type of person that, with this too, this just seems like somebody that gets money taken out of their check consistently. Every time it hit, money come right out. Or like this is like having like $300 in an overdraft fee, and you only get $600 a week, or you only get $600, whatever it is. They overdraft is ridiculous. So let's say something like this: they get, damn, this video long as hell. They get $600 a week, but They constantly got $400 in overdraft fees. So they're constantly in the hole, bro. That $200 that you do have available, you blow it because my overdraft fee is going to take care of it. Yeah, this is not the smartest person at all. Like, that's no wonder they fucked up financially. Somebody is struggling, looking for the next victim and hoping that you come back and work this out with them. Nah, somebody doesn't want no relationship, no friendship, no partnership, no nothing. They're broke. And I'm telling you, that overdraft is killing them. They constantly is in an overdraft. Constantly. And it's like, dang, well, you got money, don't you? Nope. They got overdraft protection. This is what they get. When you constantly trying to finesse and you still back in the same stupid position you was in. Oh, Cash App will let me overdraft $200. So you just gonna keep overdrafting. You ain't even trying to get out of the hole to where you actually got that money available, huh? Now you don't want that. You just want to keep doing dumb shit. Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Every time they get money, something eats it right on up. Right on up. And then they might be borrowing from like their parents or like they mom, grandma, somebody. Yeah, they keep borrowing from their mother or from a woman of significance. Or they keep going to them for this. Yeah, Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. Somebody's a liar. That's all bad. Yeah. Somebody is not living at all inside of their means. They're living outside their means on some crazy shit. And they thought that you were kind of doing the same thing. Like, oh, you're just as dumb as them. You're just as stupid as me. Not even close. And this is a very fake it till you make it type of person. So yeah, that did not turn out well. This is their fault, not yours. I'll be right back.